Dex, just tell me a little bit about your background. I know people follow you on social, but just tell me a little bit like how you got started into real estate, what the origin story was a bit.
Of course, so my brand's Dex in the City, that kind of formed on the back of my Instagram following. And then I've kind of gone all in on all different social media platforms. How did I get started in Instagram, in real estate?
Yeah.
Interesting story, $1 Million Listing Season 1. I was watching it, it sounds so cliche, but it's the truth, man. And then it's crazy, like, figure out how I ended up being on it, which was wild,
That's
even
crazy.
more wild.
Yeah.
And then my current business partner, he used to work with Frederick as well, same situation. Like, everybody always asks us, how'd you get into it?
Yeah.
Just watching it and kind of, real estate's a lot about like FOMO, like seeing somebody do it and be like,
Sure,
oh, I could
like,
do that,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was in college, this was like 2011.
Okay.
Just took the leap of faith like 4 years ago, I'd say. So a little bit after I was watching the show. And then it's kind of snowballed from there, man.
Yeah. Did you have other options, or was it always going to be like, did you know you're going to?
That was my passion. Like,
Okay.
even when I'm walking the streets of New York, I'm walking through looking up at like different
buildings.
apartments.
Yeah.
It's like my old girlfriend just like hate me for it.
Yeah. You look at that. Yeah, look at me.
But yeah, so I'd be like, oh, that's a super dope apartment. Like, I'm just fascinated with living spaces, and it's reflective on my social media as well.
Absolutely.
I do a lot of interior design, stuff like that, but I feel like you can't really monetize interior design if you just can't sell real estate.
Absolutely. When you just got started in the industry, what were your first couple steps? Did you look for a mentor? Did you just like start researching online?
So one thing I recommend for everybody is finding a mentor, because they'll kind of run you through it.
Yeah.
Work under an agent for like the first 2 years, grind out. Maybe it's not so much building your brand as much on that end, but you'll actually learn by doing. Like, you're not going to learn unless you have to go through board packages, actually execute deals, submit them, etc.
Absolutely, that's awesome, man. Like, and a lot of people don't understand that when you get into the spaces of real estate or insurance, you have to work under someone for a little bit, so you understand. Yeah, exactly. So you understand the game, and then after that, right? Then you can kind of branch out and do your thing. Did it take you like 2 years to break? Like, how long did you work under an agent?
He was cool because I worked at a smaller brokerage, so it was like a team of like 6 anyway.
Okay.
So it was working under like Platinum Real Estate.
Gotcha.
Right? I worked for an Italian brokerage, so I actually dealt a lot with a ton of buyers that are international.
Gotcha.
We had offices in Milan, Barcelona, Rio de Janeiro, and then Madrid. So we're dealing with a lot of all cash buyers. Love all cash buyers.
Gotta love.
People who were foreign investors wanted to come in and invest in condos. So I actually got a lot of that exposure off the get-go.
Sure.
And I really enjoyed it.
Good. Talk to the camera. Tell that person about to start into real estate or thinking about it. Maybe they're a college grad or something like that. Like, what are the first 2 steps? Like, what are the first couple things you got to do?
100% get a mentor right away. Have him guide you in terms of where you want to go. Find your niche quick. So obviously it's going to be a little bit difficult in the first couple months, but as you get deal flow going, you'll figure out what your niche is. For me, it just automatically developed into luxury buildings with amenities space. It's a lot of my brand, suites, views, everything like that. High-rise apartments with floor-to-ceiling windows. So find your niche and then stick to it. Be that specialist. If something, so I'm focusing on Manhattan and only the Brooklyn waterfront comes. If something in Queens comes, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm gonna refer this out. A lot of people, when they first start out, want to just grab every single deal that comes their way, and it's a huge waste of time. So those are my 3 recommendations.
Wow, that's awesome, man. This is the last thing, right? 2 pros and cons of real estate, right? Because a lot of times getting into a new industry or an industry where people can be very successful, we see a lot of the upside. But what's the other side? So give me like 2 pros, 2 cons.
That's what I'm saying. So it's funny, we talked about it in a panel, like a lot of people see the glitz and glam of $1 Million Listing. It's a grind. Like, this is the hardest game to make it in, for sure, in terms of entrepreneurship. The statistic is after 5 years, 87% of real estate agents drop out. 90%, 9 out of 10. So I'm running on my 5th year. Thank God, things are going well.
Right there.
We're all good. Let's say I'll start with the bad things and the good things. One of the other bad thing I'd say is you're going to come across some people that are going to be disloyal to you. Loyal to your face, but disloyal behind your back. And those are going to hurt, but you just got to get past those quick. I'd say that's, because I'm such a good person, those are the ones that kind of stuck with you, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people are going to waste your time. Mental vampires, energy vampires. They'll take you around for 2 years saying, I'm going to buy this $15 million thing. Still got one of those.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to buy it. It's worth your time. Da, da, da. Still hasn't bought anything. So sometimes you can work around those by asking the right questions, but sometimes those people just want to window shop and waste your time. It is what it is. Two best things, I can make my own schedule. I can dip out whenever I want to dip out. If I want to put in a ton of effort, I can. If I don't, I don't. But at the end of the day, you're not guaranteed any money. And then all the people that I meet, I love all the people that I meet. In terms of all my clients end up becoming very good friends, which I love. That's the one side of the business that I really like.
Absolutely.
Your clients are your friends are your clients, and then your clients become your friends.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
That's awesome, man. Thanks so much for your time.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.